As you know, the ABC does nothing but talk about teal independence. On this show, we talk about actual community independence. We actually talk about people who can shake up the system. And Dai Lee is the Deputy Mayor of Fairfield, and she is running as a real local independent in the seat of Fowler, which, of course, is the one that Kristina Keneally thinks will just fall into her lap. Dai Lee joins me in the Man Cave. Lovely to see you.
Thank you very much for having me, Paul.
So, in the end, what got you to do this?
Look, what got me to do this is the fact that our community, I think, was a slap in the face when they brought in Kristina Keneally from the Northern Beaches. And if you know, a lot of the current candidates for the Labor Party in other seats, they're actually promoting locals. In Bennelong, they're promoting locals. Even Anthony Albanese, he's actually promoting, he's a local in his electorate. So for me, out of the 151 members of Parliament that we have in Australia, why is it then that the Labor Party has sent somebody from the Northern Beaches to a saviour to save this community of, predominantly migrants and refugees? So the question for me is that why didn't she run in her community?
Correct.
Right? She loved her community in Bennelong, but I think her area, Northern Beaches, is actually Mackellar, the seat of Mackellar. Yeah. Now, why wasn't she put in that seat, or why didn't she choose the seat? Like, really, for me, I love my community, and I genuinely love my community. I don't just say it.
Well, and that's the thing, and you haven't flip-flopped in different areas.
I've been there, committed, grew up there for the last 10 years. That's all I have been, Paul. That's where I've been. I grew up there, and I can constantly am there, even though there are times people say, well, you're not going to be able to change that community. But you know what? Our community is changing, and it's an aspirational community. In addition, in the last 2 years, during COVID, we have actually pulled together as
Correct.
a community because we were so marginalised and treated like second-class citizens. So somebody had to stand up for us.
So tell me about the types of things that, look, this is most likely a hung parliament. If you get into the parliament, they're all going to throw everything at you. So what's a shopping list? What are the sorts of things that you desperately need?
Priority, non-negotiables for me is funding for our hospital, in particular Fairfield Hospital. We don't even have Wi-Fi there for the machineries to talk to one another.
Wow.
Our roads and infrastructure is really worn out. Parking, commuters parking, we need that. In terms of, investment in our young people to upskill them for the future of work. Small businesses have struggled so much in the last, in particular in the last 2 years due to COVID, and a lot of them are from non-English speaking backgrounds, migrants. So for me, non-negotiables are investment in those essentials, health, job opportunities, whereby small businesses will create those job opportunities for our areas, and training, upskilling, traineeship, apprenticeship. We don't have money for those programs.
And just finally, what's your website? What's your Facebook? How do people learn more? How do they help if they can?
Please, if they want to help, it's Daile, DAILE.com.au. That's my website. All the information's there about how to help, volunteer, support me in whatever other way. I'm on Facebook as Deputy Mayor Daile. I'm also on Instagram at Daile_inspo, Twitter as well, Dai_Lee. What else? So, yeah, I'm also on TikTok.
Oh, good. Excellent. Now, what we'll do is we'll put all of that information up on our social media of Paul Murray Live on Facebook. Dai, good luck.
Thank you very much,
And a fat
Paul.
bloke to go door knocking for you. We got one here.